Hi, this is Ethnicgreenliving here, and I'm here because I just got my first haul from A Child's Dream. For those of you who don't know, I will be homeschooling my kindergarten using a Waldorf curriculum this year for his kindergarten year. No, my homeschool will not be a complete Waldorf homeschool. I will be continuing using some of the curriculum and the style that I've already been using, but for him specifically, I will be using a Waldorf curriculum, and I will be doing as much Waldorf inspired learning and activities as I can. So I'll be making videos about that, and I'll talk about that in forthcoming videos. But for this video, I just wanted to show you what I picked up in preparation for his upcoming kindergarten year using a Waldorf curriculum. And these are the things that I picked up from A Child's Dream. I talked to Debbie on the phone, and she is such a jewel. She's very sweet. Her store offers so much. If you want to know some of the things that her store offers, go over to Pepper and Pine's channel, because she has a lot of hauls, and most of her things come from A Child's Dream. And if you're into Waldorf or want to know more about it, go over to her channel. She is the resource for it all. In fact, she inspired me to go this direction. Her videos are absolutely amazing, and she's just a wealth of knowledge. So I want to start with these color pencils. I thought to myself, I'm not going to pay $30 for color pencils. But I actually went and toured a Waldorf school here local to me, and I tried one of these in person, and I fell in love with them. And my children did too. They write so smooth, and they have like a triangular base, so it's perfect for little hands to use. It's just so nice. They're really, really a nice, well-made color pencil. So I would highly suggest these color pencils if you're in the market for color pencils. I would suggest these. I mean, I know there's a lot of different things out there. In fact, Hannah over at Pepper and Pine that I just mentioned to you, she has a video where she compares the different types of color pencils. So that's the first thing that I want to show you. The second thing I want to show you are these puppet bases, and I'm so excited because we have watched every video where Hannah has made her finger puppets, and so now we get to make our own. So I have 5 children, and so my idea is that I will make one of these for each of my children. My oldest 10, my next 7, my next 5, and then 3, and then my baby girl. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that with those, and then with these over here, I'm thinking about doing spring, summer, winter, fall, or maybe addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. We'll figure out that part as we go, but I want to just say this little piece of felt that she sent would be perfect size for making one of these. And Hannah from Pepper and Pine actually sent this to me probably about a year ago, and we still have it. And considering that I have 4 kids and that I have extra during the daytime, I would say that this is holding up pretty well. So this felt is really amazing that Debbie over at A Child's Dream carries, because for those of you who don't know, I'm actually a child care provider licensed in my state. And, you know, for it to go through so many hands and be used and handled so much and still look so amazing is awesome. So that just speaks to the quality of the peg dolls and the felt that Debbie carries over at A Child's Dream. So next up, I want to talk about these silks. So these are Sarah silks here, and I am so excited. I thought this would be beautiful because, one, it's my younger son favorite color. And also I thought it would be perfect for the sun. And then I also got another one, same thing. This one is another Enchanted Play Silk from Sarah Silks. And this one is a little bit different though, because this one was the Play Silk, the other one is Enchanted one. This one's different because it has, look, stars and the moon. And so this one is for my kindergartner. He loves, gosh, tying anything, everything. And so we will be doing that this year too, but I figured he could tie this around him. We could let it be the sky when we're doing our plays. When we are hiding under forts and tents and disappearing into foreign lands, or wherever it is we go with our imagination, this can be the sky. So that's the reason why I chose these 2 for now. I do hope to get more. But they are a little costly, and so over time I most certainly hope to have all of them. Okay, next up I want to show you is the paint. Paint is very big, or painting and watercoloring is very big in the Waldorf curriculum. Stopping this video because I wanted to give a very special thanks because Miss Debbie actually gifted us these watercolors, and I appreciate it so much, and we have something that we want to say.
Thank you, Miss Debbie.
Thank you so much, Miss Debbie. They're very expensive. This is about $56 for the 6 paints, but they're concentrates, and so you only use a little bit. And with these colors, you can, you know, make everything. I technically only needed these 3 for kindergarten, but since I also have a 2nd grader and a 5th grader upcoming, I figured it was worth it to just go ahead and grab them all now while I was getting them. This brush, oh my goodness. When I first touched it, I was sold on the brush. It's absolutely amazing. It's such a thick, rich, you know, I'm not the best explainer. I haven't studied brushes or anything like that, but I just know that when I picked this brush up, I thought, yeah, it was worth my money. Because I was thinking $70 for a brush, but this is a really nice brush. And Debbie told me when I talked to her on the phone that she still has brushes that she used for her children, and now she's using for her grandchildren. So again, I think that just goes to show the quality of these materials. They really are a quality material. Next up, I chose the Model and Beeswax. I got the small pack of 6. I really should have gotten more, but that's not something I was able to get at this time. So it just has this wax paper here that's covering it, but there's a green and a red. You get 6 colors. It has such an amazing smell to it. So I'm really excited about these. And they are very strong. Like, I'm really having to, you know, work a little hard to kind of bend that. You see? It's pretty solid. But again, they just smell so amazing. Such beautiful colors. They smell amazing. I'm trying to show you guys the best I can. But you guys know I have a 7-month-old, and I baby wear her in my organic Go carrier. So she's chilling out here while I'm making this video. Dangling along. Smells amazing. Next up are the notorious Beeswax crayons. If you know anything about this, you know that they're big on these particular block crayons. And these are great for little hands. They're just a great crayon. I had already wiped some of this off. When they come packaged, they do kind of rub together. I personally don't like that. It bothers me. I was wiping them earlier. So I will definitely be making the crayon case that Hanover at Pepper and Pond showed us how to do, because I've paid a lot of money for these crayons, $18, and I don't want to have them, you know, bleeding onto each other like that. So I'll be making that case and getting them into their case right away so that I can take care of them. But Hannah still has some that she used from her 18-year-old. She still has the ones that he has, and they look almost brand new. So I figured if they're going to last that long, I definitely need to get something like that. Just a one-time investment where you get a lot of things. All right, we're getting to the last thing, and that is these Create a Story cards. So these are the Tell a Story cards, or Create a Story. And it just has the instructions. They have a few different ones, but this is the one that I chose. I think that this would be perfect for my family. And so from this can just stem so much. I think it could be a great warm-up exercise. I think that it could be just great hands-on, a great way for, you know, to get your literature in there, you know, writing a story, drawing a story. It could be a great basis for, you know, watercoloring. It could be a great basis for the crayon drawings. Just coming together as a family night. Maybe you can make a game out of it. And, you know, it came with instructions and with suggested use as well. But this, again, is just how. No, thank you. Look at the little fingers already trying to get into it. So, just going through, I just want to show you the cards, or some of them, because I just think they're so beautifully illustrated. and I think that it's definitely worth it to get it. So I will say this again, because you guys know I'm all about doing a lot with a little, and you guys know that I'm on a budget. I took about 2 weeks to finalize my order. I kept going back and forth and back and forth, and what could I get the best bang with my buck? You know, what would get the most use? What would work for all of my children? What would work for me? What would make me excited about English? And what would make me excited about art? In a previous video, I shared with how I was not really well or good with art, that was my weakness. And I'm trying to make that weakness my strength. And I want to instill a love of art into my children. And so I think this would just be perfect. Everything that I got, again, this is from family time to English to writing to sparking discussions, different things. I think these storytelling cards were just a perfect addition. I just felt that so much could be, you know, gained from that. The beeswax and the crayons, those are definitely essentials in the Waldorf curriculum. Like, those are things that are recommended and suggested, and you definitely don't start this without those things. They're just pretty essential, as well as the paint. So I do want to say thank you so much again, Miss Debbie over at Child's Dream, for gifting these paints to my family. We really appreciate it, and we cannot wait to show you the watercolors and the things that we make with them. So thank you again for that. So now the bottom half were not the essentials. They were just things that I personally just absolutely wanted to have, from touching it, from seeing it, in person again at the school, or seeing it from Hannah's videos, and just what we do here already at home. So that's these colored pencils that are, again, just write so buttery smooth. And again, just our love of the puppets and wanting to create our own and building upon what we already do here using different silks and different materials. But either way, whether you want to get the necessities, some extras, and then there's some extra or some luxury items that she has that we want to grab too later on, such as building your own cars, the beeswax candles. Again, it's just amazing. So a lot of handy work supplies and stuff. So again, please check out Debbie over at A Child's Dream for all of your natural fibers, crafts, and play. This is just my haul. I just wanted to share with you what it is that we received. And I'll be back to share more videos with you again on how we use these things. I cannot wait to share our journey with you. And if you have a child like my child's, then maybe this will be a good path for you. And even if you don't homeschool, you could just check her out. So it's not just for homeschoolers. It just so happens that I homeschool, and these are some great products for my family and for my children. But she has something truly for everything. I saw some things that I wanted over there. It was like I was a kid in a candy store, which is why it took me so long to decide on what I wanted. But I can't wait again to come back and talk to you guys. Thank you for watching, and until next time, blessings.